Hard Rock Stadium. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Hurricanes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. The Nittany Lions offense will have first crack at this one. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
I think for years, and you talk Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships or competing for them has always been their play up front, right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp, but just recently.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Dropping back, it's Beck. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Finding some room. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Hansen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Throwing, Mensah. Right on the money. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
To the air on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Mensah looking for space to the left. On the run, fires downfield. This time it's complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The Hurricanes will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a deep grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that fourth down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice fourth down conversion.
Under fire. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Now adjusting. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Might be changing the route. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fit it in the window for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Beck. Flips it out in the flat. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pocket breaking down. And they got it. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Mensah. Caught over the middle, it's Vaughn.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Now rolling to the left. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Hansen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Mensah. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, and they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
Brings it down on the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Lets it fly. On target to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has got a little grass. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Hurricanes back on top.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Here's Mensah to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one in.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's back. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Oh, there's an alley to the left. He was off to the races and maybe another step or 2 and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this one for the lead in the waning moments. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Throwing, Mensah. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He's taking the deep shot. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Moving out to the right. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Canes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Fielded in, and he pops it up inside the 20. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Mensah looking for an open area to his left. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous play